Hi, this is Debbie Happy Cohen, founder of Joy Based Living, and I'm so excited about this video, but I'm also struggling with it because it's so simple and yet so complex. So anyway, it's inspired by Trevor Noah in his talk about reparations in America. He defined, and I'm a nerd, a definition nerd, he defined slavery as when you cannot work for your freedom. And when he said that, I was like, that is exactly CPTSR, CPTSD. That's exactly what it feels like. It's a slavery that is invisible and it is deeply conditioned. So what does that mean? Imagine that somebody has a parent that is like a slave master, and they're young enough that their parent is just God, just like the biggest thing ever, giving them looks of contempt, giving them abandonment. So it's really not giving them what they need. So they're not getting their needs met. That's actually not the problem. The problem is that the decisions the person makes about themselves is, oh, I'm here to be somebody's servant. I have a master and I need to serve them. What you'll notice in people who have not healed CPTSR in their lives is that they will always play second. They will never be their own first best friend. They will always be somebody else's best friend. They'll be somebody else's cheering committee. They'll be somebody else's savior. They'll be somebody else's martyr. That's not even the problem. The problem is that they're doing it compulsively. And that compulsiveness comes from emotional flashbacks. It comes from dissociating from your own truth, dissociating from your own authenticity, dissociating from what you know to be right and your values. Dissociating and going into fight, flight, freeze, or fawn. Fawn is like people pleasing. Freeze is like, checking out, like you're not there, like being catatonic. So then you're not really present for relationships and you're not really present for a full life. That sounds like slavery to me. So there is a way out, and the way out is actually dismantling the inner critic. I would like to give a shout out to Richard Grannon for an excellent course on healing the inner critic or healing the superego. I forget what he calls it, but it's of that kind of title. If you go to Spartan Life Coach, you'll see it. It should be there. It's brand new. And you dismantle it from kind of a secretive kind of a way, because if you go directly head on to try to tell it to bug off, it's going to get stronger. So it's a little bit sneaky in terms of getting out of your own slavery. Here's the other thing about it is people who are conditioned into that kind of CPTSR slavery will behave that way even if nobody else is around. So, they'll kick the chair and say, I'm sorry. So I just feel so excited about this because it's treatable. That's why I'm excited. So what we're doing now at Joy Based Living is a place where we bring out the very best in ourselves and each other to the very best of our abilities. And we take note of what's in the way. Well, one of the things I've noticed is that the people who've really been committed into the conversation and into their own transformation are people who have also experienced, been willing to face and heal CPTSR in their lives. So what we're doing now is making it a requirement that, you can do the 12 practices ebook solo. Watch the videos, do the ebook, do the journal. But if you want to join our inner conversation online, you will also have to have under your belt what is an emotional flashback, what are the 4 F's, the fight, flight, freeze, and fawn, what's your style, how do you deal with hurt or fear or trauma. And It's leveling out the conversation. It's making the palette wider from all the way to the dark, to all the way to the light. And it's giving us the ability to support each other in ways that we didn't even dream was possible when we first started this in 2016. So I am standing here for your freedom, for your well-being, for your joy. And I'm thrilled to have you here on this conversation. Thank you very much. Bye for now.